Why don't we talk about maturity now? Because I'm sure you've seen customers who can crawl, maybe some can walk, and maybe some can run. So what are the good indications for organization to start crawling in FinOps first, right? And what's the majority of customers, how fast they get to walking before they're really running and really, progressing with their maturity?
Yeah, I think, this is an area where we work with a lot of customers. What we see is like just getting an understanding of how resources are tagged, making sure there's no unallocated cost. And that's like what we've seen like is a good like starting point. It's a crawl phase where now you have a good handle of your cloud spend. And then, to us, walk and run is where like now walk is when you're like leveraging automation to, manage some of these manual tasks, whether that be like buying RIs, whether that be like, optimizing spend automatically, or optimizing resources automatically. And we see like few teams, maybe one team adopting automation first, and as it becomes like easier and easier, like other teams start replicating it in different teams as well. So yeah, to us, those are like the stages, right? Like just starting with the baseline of where things stand right now, and start leveraging automation and bring in more teams to replicate the success.
Let's move on maybe to some challenges. What are the barriers for adoption? We cannot be just rah-rah, how wonderful the technology is. Let's talk about challenges that you have to handle within client organizations.
Yeah, the challenges we see is, the way I believe that we can drive bigger impact here is by providing better technology, by providing better automation to developers and engineers. And if we don't do that, then we're it's not easy for developers to take actions, right? So one of the challenges we see right now is, there's like recommendations, right? You get recommendations like, oh, you should do this, you should do this. And but engineers maybe don't have the bandwidth to take action on those recommendations. And this is where we spend a lot of time. This is where we spend most of our energy, to make things a lot easier so engineers could take actions easily. So like on our commitment management is totally risk-free commitment where engineers don't even have to worry about it. On the scheduler, we leverage machine learning to understand the pattern, and we make a case that based on our patterns, we think this could be like stopped for these 4 hours. Click here to do so. I feel like if the experience is not as easy, like companies struggle to take actions, and kind of drive the maturity level. So, I think we have to keep on like stay focused on building a better experience as an industry, so we can empower engineers to take actions.